Hi, welcome to a new video dedicated to the final release of the AOMWAY Commander V2. It was a long time I didn't perform any videos, and maybe as you already know, I lost my father some months ago, and it's pretty hard for me to continue into the RC community. Whatever, I will try. I don't promise I will continue in any case, but I will try. So AOMWAY has sent to me the two boards of the official and final release of the AOMWAY Commander V2. If you check my first video dedicated, the project was almost perfect, but there are some minor glitches and some stuff to improve, and paradoxically they listen to some of my opinion. For example, the full list of change is quite simple. They offer two new video mode, zoom one for the 4:13 aspect ratio and other for 6:9 aspect one. It will basically resize the image and more in internal parts to limit the effect of potential blurring edge effect for some user, because the field of view is so wide that some people may complain that, oh, I've got maybe some little blurred edges. I don't suffer of that, but whatever. In any case, they offer this two zoom mode, so we'll little bit concentrate in resizing the information inside the central part, and also cropping a little bit the border. So it's offered for both the 4:13 and the 6:9. There was also change some little stuff. For example, when you press the first time on the TH band, now the first time it will display the current VFREC and V-bands. That's great. Instead of directly increase the channel number, that's a small detail, but make a lot of different things. The RF scanner is also improved with more information display. Okay, but except that, you will see that the board change. If you want to check if you have the final release or not, the new version is with the number V2.53, while the pre-release got 52. Okay, so that's only the change. And also I also changed this little board, okay, more than the central one. I guess is to control the two LCD, and they change also the default factory setting of the brightness, and the contrast is much more bright, and it's much more comfortable. They also had probably some filtering stages in the main board, and the image is much more crisp and really more precise. I really like. So no change intent for the internal LCD. Everything is done by these two boards. For the DVR, no change at all. They compiled for me firmware upscaling the video of the HMDVR built-in board up to 720p, so in 1280 by 720p. But by default, it's coming in D1 NTSC, so recording the information in 756 by 480. One thing for the final release, they changed a little bit the head strap. Now the upper part can be completely removable, okay, from this part. Okay, so if you prefer to have this head strap with only two lateral band, it's possible right now. Except that, I think I've got the complete final result, and now let's check the novelty. Okay, so let's start with the first button associated with the RF scanner. So if you long press the first CH band button, you know that after a couple of seconds you will enter into the RF scanning. And I think with the final release they had some small OSD information during the charging. Let's keep press this button. Okay, and after 3 beep you can run the scanner, and you can see, yes, the CH as well as the current frequency is displayed, and the charge is quite fast. So nice improvement. Thanks AOMWAY, you did a good job first. And let's continue with the main, I will say, more interesting. So you have to press the central left joystick to enter into the main menu. So let's do it. And yes, you enter into the menu, and as you can see now, at least for the mode, you have the AV2 D4 and 3, a zoom version. So this new mode, as said in the small and text, is to I would say adapt the focus more for people who can see some blurred edges. For example, you can see that the images shrink a little bit, but also some crop is done. Look at, for example, the OS information on the top corners are cropped, okay, compared to the original RF 4 and 3. Okay, so no miracle, but it's not so bad, and the image effectively is less blur, but I was not suffering of this blurring even in full mode. So good new mode. Okay, and you will see that we have also the same. Quit the mode. Okay. Okay, where I was. Okay, zoom in HDMI. Okay, so we are in HDMI 2D, and remember this one is more for the 6.9 version, and you can see that it's elongated the display. So okay, we have the HDMI 2D. Okay, sorry, and channel. Okay, here we have in HDMI 3D, and we have the AV2D in 6.9 format. So it's elevating the stretching the information. Let's return more into the menu because it's a little bit complex to navigate in the same time. Okay, and let's continue. We have a zoom 6.9 format. That's great, with the same principle. Okay, and return to the AV43 zoom 1. Probably the HDMI input. Okay, in 2D, 3D. Okay, we can see anything, and then return to the in 2D RF mode, but in 6.9, and as well the zoom 1. So you can see that for the 6.9, the cropping is a little bit less obvious, so it cannot be so bad. And what is great that we can use either some 4:3 or 6:9 aspect ratio camera without problem with this type of Google. That's definitively a good solution. And as mentioned by NGLC, what we can regret is the absence of an HDMI 6.9 format. Okay, so it's only in 4:3 actually, so is a little bit limited, and definitively most of the HD source are displayed more in 6.9 format. That's probably a drawback missed by AOMWAY in the final release of the AOMWAY Goggle 2. So let's return to the AV2D. We have the brightness and contrast, and effectively with the new board the brightness is much more brilliant, so they probably restating a lot of information. Okay, and it's great. I feel much more comfortable in terms of brightness with this new final release. That's great. So you did a good job on the by actualizing the default brightness and contrast setting. It's a really good job. We have the RF mode. Okay, so we can select the left, right channel, or when it's on, it's the diversity, head tracking mode, idle alarm, language between English and Chinese, and we have the diversity RF mode between FP race or long range, probably adapting the threshold for each between receiver. So they added the two zoom mode. Is a good idea, but you miss the for the HDMI 1. Okay, so in terms of DVR, let's enter into the menu. Okay, if I can, yes. And what we can see is that currently nothing in change. So you have to know that it's still a version 1.3, but I've been told by AOMWAY contact that the DVR is more or less the same that the AOMWAY Commander V1, and if you want, you can hack them the 720p DVR firmware. Okay, recording in 1280 by 720. No miracle, it will play with
interpolation, okay, because the native source is in D1, either in NTSC or PAL, but you will upscale, okay, from this lower native resolution to the this one. So, and it will stretch the video in all the screen. So it's up to you, but it's not necessary, and you can also do this job by your favorite video editor software. So nothing changed in the DVR. Okay, so what are the main improvements? The quality of the screen. Now, even if they didn't change anything in the LCD screen behind, but with the new setting, with the new boards, probably effectively filtering much more the noise, and the brightness is more here, the contrast is more here. I really like now the quality of the screen. Okay, that's pretty good. The field of view is huge. Okay, it's probably the largest I've ever seen. Okay, even compared to the Skyzen V03, it's even more lighter. Okay, and really I like it. So definitively, I recommend this final version of this AOMWAY Commander. Okay. They improve a lot of important things, and they have the OSD information, and the zoom mode is really great.
Okay. Let's conclude about this new AOMWAY Commander V2, the final release. Well, I will say that I'm pretty pleased with these goggles. Of course, you can say it's very expensive, but I think the price will start to drop a little bit. You will be able to find very soon around $350 quite now. The drawbacks are you don't have any external receiver, so you are condemned to work with them, but they are very efficient, high sensitivity, and the diversity system is quite good. The mask is comfortable, the APD adjustment not so bad at all. Of course, extremely large face may fit some problem, but for me, I've got quite large nose. I don't feel any problem with. The mask is removable. The quality is good. Now the new quality associated with the new board is great. Great brightness, great contrast, the frequency band scanner is better, and the two new zoom is great, almost no cropping in the video feedback, as well in the DVR footage. That's great. With the original DVR firmware, you don't suffer too much of out of synchronization with an HD source. That's great. Also a good built-in DVR as well. Good sensitivity of the diversity, and you can also add your in the future or by yours the head tracker module, but you have to know that this AOMWAY Commander also comes with directly install the head tracker if you need some. That's great. So except the price, but I think it will the price will go down pretty soon. This this goggle, the AOMWAY Commander V2, offer ultra large field of view. It's really impressive, it's really immersive. Highly recommended. Okay, but I guess you will probably wait a little bit some price drop compared to the I would say all the goggles I review, especially the V200D I also received. I prefer slightly this one, even if the because the screen are better, simply larger field of view, okay, better brightness, better quality, better rendering. But the V200D is probably offer more complete features. But and the screen, using the Alcos technology are really not bad for the V200D. So really, it will probably be my daily goggles, because I don't have any FH HDO. Okay, probably it would be mine, but I strongly recommend these goggles. Okay, so it was a long time I didn't perform any video. Please, sorry me if I did some not fantastic job, but I am recovering okay for my last difficult moment. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.